So he's working through that. But he also has to face the team because, like you mentioned, those three patrons of the bar, they took a picture of Jamie and Ted together.
Those wankers.
Yeah. And they somehow got out to social media or Twitter or whatever, and the team saw it. And the one who
Yeah.
kind of took it the hardest was Sam.
Yeah.
And Sam has been kind of a go-to. He was a go-to in season 1 as far as just a great player. And with Jamie gone, he's been able to, lift
Grow
himself up.
into the leader of the team.
Absolutely, and be more of a deserving star of the show. He's even got like some kind of marketing or promotion deal from some company, and they were all happy about it earlier in the episode. But yeah, he storms off the field. Sam does, and Ted chases after him.
And it's out of character.
It is very out of character because he's normally one of these guys, almost like Danny Rojas, where he's just like beaming with positive
full of energy and positivity. Yeah.
Yeah. So for him to storm off the field like that, it's kind of a crazy thing. But yeah, I don't think there's any language in here, not with Sam.
Yeah, not with Sam now.
Coach, I'm so sorry. It's okay, Sam. All right, you are a leader on this team. I want you to speak your mind.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my father says every time he sees you on TV, he's very happy that I'm here. That I'm in safe hands with you.
Well, that means a lot. I appreciate that.
You can imagine how that struck Ted. I mean, what a great thing to hear, that Sam's father had those words for him. Because, I mean, Ted's working through his own thing with his own son. Like, he's across the ocean from his own son. So he had to be thinking about the relationship that he has with his son. He had to be thinking about the conversation that he had with Jamie just, the night before.
Yeah.
Just about the issues that Jamie's having with his father. So the wheels are churning. Even though he had his a meeting with the Diamond Dogs earlier, and as far as the idea of bringing Jamie back, it was basically 2 votes down and 1 vote up. The Diamond Dog crew kind of has mixed feelings about it.
Yeah, it was a split. It was a split vote.
Yeah. So that's another big deal as far as them working through this, and
Yeah, none of them. Like it seems like none of them want Jamie back.
Right.
And when Ted went ahead and told Sam earlier in that conversation, before he apologizes, he said he told him no.
Yeah.
But I think 2 things happened, and we get it in our 2 clips combined. We see Sam telling Ted how much his father is happy he's with him because he's in good hands.
Yeah.
And then we see in the prior clip when it was Jamie and Ted talking, and Jamie reaching out for help from like a father figure.
Right.
And I think that's where the conflict within Ted is happening within this episode, because he's at one point he talks to the actual psychiatrist, a doctor, and she finally gives him the okay to call him doctor or call her doc.
Yeah.
which is a big step forward for those 2.
Yeah, there was some growth there, which was good.
But she says the line, "Heavy is the head that wears the crown."
Yeah, or the
meaning
visor
that
in his case.
or the visor for him.
Yeah.
So he's the one that's going to have to make the hard decision. Definitely knowing how the team responded to Jamie coming back when he wasn't even coming back at the time.